Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Um, is this the first? I think this might. No, I did do a live on New Year, but I think this might be the first live at 5. AZD is live in the drive at 5 for 2025. And I think this is the first one for this year, the first drive live at 5. So shout out to everybody who's on here. Happy New Year. And I think the title of this one is overtime really worth it? If you got a job, you work in most part-time jobs don't give overtime, but if you're working a job, you're working a 9 to 5, and you have your set hours, and you do your set hours, most companies is once you hit over 40 hours a week, that's when the overtime hours would kick in. All right. So I just wanted to chop it up real quick because I was even talking to somebody not too long ago about overtime and getting overtime, and is it worth it? Because some people, they say, yo, I want to get some overtime, get that overtime in, but then you do that overtime, you work those overtime hours, and for some reason, when you get that pay, it don't look like you did any overtime. For example, say you did 2-3 hours of overtime, you won't get those 2-3 hours of overtime. I'm not even sure if you will see an hour of that overtime, probably an hour, because most likely about 1/3 to 2/3 of that extra money that you brought in, extra money on your payroll, on your payment, your job payment, all of that will be taxed. So we go out and we try to work hard. We work out 40 hours. We try to get some overtime, thinking we're gonna get some extra money on our paycheck. And let me know if you've dealt with this. You don't know what overtime is? So overtime is you have a set amount of hours to work, and you already passed those hours. So you work 40 hours a week, but then you already hit your 40 hours, so then you're at 41, 42 hours, and you work those hours. Say you work an extra 2-3 hours a week overtime. Is that overtime money even worth it? Is that time that you spent into doing overtime even worth it? Or is it just gonna be some extra money that you probably even giving to Uncle Sam? Because the way I look at it and the way I've experienced it, let me know if you experience the same thing. You go to work, you work 40 hours, you get some overtime, you're excited, let me put in some overtime, you get this overtime. Willing to put that overtime hours, waiting for that check to see that overtime hours. Probably already made plans with that overtime money that you're gonna be getting, but as soon as you get that overtime money, it got taxed. Big time tax. You probably only seeing like 1/3 of the money, because a good amount of 1/3 to 2/3, probably even 3/4 of it been taxed, right? So is it worth it to work overtime, or should you just not work overtime and put those hours somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? So for example, you could do the side gigs, some side hustles or something like that. And that right there, you probably could have came off with more money compared to your overtime and getting taxed at your overtime hours. So let me know what y'all think. Is doing overtime really worth it? Are you really getting the benefit out of working some OT time? Or are you just putting in some hours where the government just gonna end up taxing it? Some companies don't even want you to do overtime because most of the time overtime is time and a half, right? So you get time and a half, but with that time and a half money, you expecting a certain amount in your check that you can walk away. You can probably have a nice, good dinner, or treat yourself to something special, buy something nice or whatever like that. But when you get that check, the overtime is not hitting right. So imagine if you even do 4 hours, say you do an extra hour, so 5 hours a week extra overtime. That sounds real good. I done did 45 hours. That's 5 hours, a time and a half. Say you get paid bi-weekly. That's 10 hours, time and a half. Bi-weekly, getting paid bi-weekly is even worse. Because bi-weekly, that's more money onto your paycheck. That's more money onto your payroll for your paycheck account. And when you get that money, 10 hours, so you make it $20 an hour, time and a half, that's $30. That's extra what, $300 at bi-weekly? You're not gonna see that 300. You're not gonna see that 300. You're not gonna see that 200. You're probably gonna see like $125, $125 worth of it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm looking around is because just seeing some activities was happening in the area that I'm at. So I gotta be on point, you know. I don't know where y'all from, but where I'm from, you gotta be on point. Make sure you keep an eye on your surroundings. So let me know what y'all think. Let me get to these comments real quick. What up, Dylan? Is that Dylan London? I wonder if that's Dylan. I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. Dylan LSU. Okay, Dylan LSU 1024. Shout out to you. What's going on? How you doing? You tuning in from where you tuning in from? Where you watching the live stream from? I don't know what that is. I think you probably was talking about overtime. You don't know what overtime is. So overtime, you got your set hours. Once you hit those hours, any hours after that, for most people, it's 40 hours. Anytime after that is overtime. You get paid time and a half for overtime. You don't want to, I don't know what that is. You look like Morgan Freeman. No disrespect. I appreciate that. That ain't no disrespect. I appreciate that, Connor. Appreciate that. No, that wasn't Connor. Oh, that was Lola. Hey, Lola, how you doing? Lola Bunny 14, how you doing? How's everything going? I hope you're still, doing your activities, your videos, enjoying life and things like that. Getting the best out of life, all right, Lola? No, it's no disrespect. I actually take that as a compliment. If I'm looking like Morgan Freeman, no problem. Appreciate that. Connor, what's going on, Connor? On the flashlight over there. Flashlight over there. I don't even know what flashlight you talking about. Not sure what you talking about on that one, Connor. Let's see. Dylan LSU, big shout outs to you. Appreciate you. Said I just like that. I just like the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate you liking the stream. Dylan LSU 1024. I should play that as a lotto number. Shiba Inu, invest $100 now, be rich by April. I don't know if you'll be rich by April, but you could see a good return. Good return. I think, how much Shiba Inu I probably got? Because I trade Shiba Inu, so I probably have millions of Shiba Inu. I'm not sure how much, but I know I have millions of Shiba Inu because I got it to it when it's so sub-penny. It was like, I don't know how they describe sub-penny, but so sub-penny is like, okay, when I bought Shiba Inu, I believe it was 0.00004 or 5, and I was buying. Then it went to 0.000, no, 4 zeros and a 7. Then it went to 3 zeros and a 1. So me buying it sub pennies at 0.00004 or 5, and then it went to 0.000, no, it was 50, 0.00004 or 5. Now it's at 0.00002, whichever. Buy it sub pennies, sit on hold doing it, hodl it. You don't even, yeah. I'm with you. What's your name? I I don't like messing up people's name because I know my name is easily messed up, but I don't mind when people mess up my name. But I know some people probably be feeling a certain way. Democulus. That sounds tough. I hope I'm saying it right. Democulus. Shiba Inu, $100. I feel you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to grab me up some more this weekend. Let's see where the market is at, because right now the market is going up. So I'm not gonna try to FOMO in real quick. But if I see that dip, matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. If it's less than my dollar cost averaging for Shiba Inu, I'm gonna grab about $50, $100 worth. That's probably like 3 million. That's probably about, yeah, so I do like $50, probably about 3 million Shiba Inus, probably about 2 million to 3 million Shiba Inus. But on last cycle, Democulus, yeah, Shiba Inu definitely bought it at sub penny like crazy. Then this bull market, it already's in green. It's already profiting. So I'll feel you on that one. Buy some more Shiba Inu, sit on it. So let me know, ladies and gentlemen, what y'all think about excuse me. Let me know what y'all think about overtime. Is working overtime, getting that overtime money worth it, and things like that. Shoot, oh, jump. What up? What up? Y'all still on here? Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all still being on here. Still being on the live. The drive at 5. And yeah, so let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that. Working overtime, some overtime hours, is it worth it? Is it worth putting them extra hours to get that time and a half pay? Ooh, what's that on there? Trailer load of cars, a trailer load of cars. Trailer load of cars. Trailer load. Alright, y'all. So let me know. About to get off. Let me see what else they leaving in the comment. Nothing else. Alright. Appreciate everybody who was on the live today. Hope y'all have a great, wonderful new year, 2025. I don't know what just happened just now. But I wonder if it's the unidentified drones trying to contact me again. But make sure y'all be safe out there, and continue to keep in contact, check up on your peoples, make sure you got their mental health, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, be safe, all right?